Well, good evening to you. We're going to continue our journey through Tamriel and see what kind of trouble we can get into. Hope you're having a great evening where you are. It's a Monday evening. Loading up the game. We're going to get going here. Yeah, it seems to take a while to load. I don't remember that. Well, game's expanded quite a bit since I played last, so. Loading, loading, loading. Here we are. Well, it's taking a while. Can't remember if I hit the way shrine here in Grotwood. I'm going to have to check it out. Decided to get the monkey. Why not, right? Ah, right. Too funny. All right, let's look around here.
No pirate will make it past me.
Okay, can't get in this way, so we'll go back around the other way. Here we go.
Yeah.
I'm going to finish up the questing around local guard here and then move up to Groutwood.
You there. How would you like to do something worthwhile?
Sure, what?
You look capable. I could use some help. If you aren't afraid of a ruthless, dastardly scoundrel. Let me start again. I represent Cyrodiilic Collections, a society dedicated to finding, retrieving, and restoring lost treasures of the Argonians. Our society consists of my sister, myself, and a few associates. We've been preparing an expedition to return the antiquities we recovered to Murkmire, deep in the heart of Black Marsh. Unfortunately, our competition has become aggressive. One and the same, Margus Darius. He's a looter of history who cares only about profit. He was a member of our society until he stole our research and disappeared. I need you to infiltrate the nearby Outlaws' refuge and find out what Margus is up to. While I've never visited an Outlaws' refuge myself, I have it on good authority that all manner of ne'er-do-wells frequent such places. Scoundrels, black marketeers, and smugglers of ill repute. Just the sort of company that Margus keeps. Talk to a few more connected rapscallions that conduct business down there. I know a few of them by reputation. Look for Grathal, an information broker. Urzashi, an antiquities black marketeer. And Ashundir, a historic treasure smuggler. Margus originally approached us as a friend and benefactor. I honestly thought he wanted to help return the lost Argonian treasures to their rightful owners. He worked with us for a time, but it wasn't long before he revealed his true colors. Margus wants the antiquities for himself. This competition has taken a violent turn. He has a brutal temper and some skill at spellcasting. Makes me fearful for my associates. Anyway, I think Margus is especially interested in pre-Duskfall relics. Duskfall refers to the slow decline of the great Zoxlil civilization. Ages ago, the Argonians built pyramids called Zonmirs, and were much more advanced. Most of our research deals with the more dangerous relics of that period. No, not specifically. But even we're
Okay.
certainly my sister.
I got
As
it.
soon as we plan to return most items to their. I may be new to the Argonians. I have other agents that need to.
Later. Oh, you talk too much. All right, where's this outlaw's refuge? All right, let's see what's up.
No, I understand. If you change your mind, I'll be here.
If you're looking for information, then you've come to the right place. I am the most knowledgeable broker in the refuge. On the other hand, if you work for the town guard, I have no idea what we're talking about. Well, information is my primary business, and business is good. Which reminds me, I never give anything away for free, especially information. The best kind, one that benefits us both. Allow me to mark a house on your map. Inside you'll find a crate that contains an elegant jacket. I am something of a snappy dresser, and I want that jacket. Bring it to me, and I'll tell you all about Morgus.
Okay. Where the elegant jacket? Here we go. We bet there's some bad guy in here guarding it.
You criminal trouble!
I'm now disreputable. Okay.
This one. I don't hold your malformed sense of morality against you, but I'm afraid you must pay a fine. Sufficient.
There's another way in there.
Guards! Lawbreaker on the loose!
Ah. Okay. Let's find that guard. Where are you, guard?
This one ought... Though the criminal mind is rarely rational, I'm sure you can comprehend the value. A predictable result.
Okay, this isn't going to be any fun. I hate pick-em-locks. Oh, I talked to her. I talked to her again. Okay, wormroot depths. I went the wrong way. That's right, I gotta go way up there. Head north. Well, I wonder if there's a road or I have to go through the swamp. I just want to get there. Back in here and then go out the other way.
Stop! Before you enter this village, a word with you. This is Brackenleaf's forest you're entering. Pick no fights and respect his shrines and you're welcome to stay as long as you like. Otherwise, you'll learn quick enough why they call us Brackenleaf's Briars. He's one of the first trees of Grotwood, or so they say. When Ifrit told the tale that created the world, she planted her words in the ground and there grew Brackenleaf. The Briars protect his art and study the art of the hunt beside his roots. We turn no one away from trying, but it's no easy task. Staunch warriors and adept mages alike have faltered in the quest. You must become a fearsome hunter, willing to give your life to protect Brackenleaf. Our leader Glaris can tell you more.
No, I'm not interested.
So long as it stands tall, we will prosper under the shadow of its boughs.
Oh, I don't want to go in here. Passing through, guys. Okay, guess there's no passing through. Gotta go back out.
Search my packs.
You will find nothing. This one is innocent. A coward or
Well, this is quite the trip, isn't it?
It's about time. Let's get started.
King of Worms?
I can and I shall. Where is the Amulet of Kings?
You cannot break the will of a son of Yakuda.
I spit on you.
So, Sai-Sahan is alive and he has not been broken. An important piece of the puzzle, to be sure, but where is he being kept?
Let's cruise around and find out.
Chim-El Adabal, the amulet of the kings of glory, an artifact of the divines, a badge of office for the ruling emperors of Cyrodiil, and the key to my ascendancy. Yet it eludes me. Exploiting its power to bring about the calamity of our age was intoxicating. It made me aware of the limitless possibilities available to one strong enough and fearless enough to use it to achieve his own ends. The amulet has the power to create or destroy, but it also has the power to undo the damage caused by the soul burst, to mend the tear in the barrier between Nirn and oblivion. I must recover it before some fool fixes that which must remain broken.
He knows of our plan to use the amulet to set things right. We must rescue Sai-Sahan before he can be broken.
All right, let's see if we can find the rest of this stuff. Okay.
Set it ablaze!
The Red Guard's iron will cannot be overcome with standard interrogation techniques. Physical tortures appear to be useless. I have therefore instructed the Daedra to move Sai-Sahan into the halls of torment. The
Hey,
Duchess
Nightwolf,
will
how
be
are you, man?
most pleased to have a new guest. His flesh is strong, but
Hey,
perhaps
thanks,
the
Nightwolf.
tortures of the mind will
Appreciate
break
it.
him. I have come too far to allow this upstart sword master to thwart my plans. I will find the amulet, one way or another.
This is the information we've been looking for.
Okay.
At last, Sai-Sahan has been taken to the halls of torment. Oh yes, it's Cold Harbor's most nefarious prison. The Daedra in the halls of torment reach deep into the dark places of a prisoner's mind and torture them with apparitions of the things they most dread. It's an effective tactic. The Daedra mock our emotional attachments and the memories that form our sense of self. Daedra have no use for such things. They are immortal. It's impossible to kill Daedra. They simply reform over time. Of course I can. I am Abnathan. But first, I have a bit more research to do. Go back to the Harbridge and tell Varen what we've discovered. I'll meet you there once I've made the necessary preparations.
Well, that's nice. He goes, leaves me here. What a punk. I'm doing good, Nightwolf. How about yourself? Oh, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. Just having some fun in Tamriel, trying to figure out the game. Yeah, I had to take a break from it. It was, I don't know, it was just too intense for me, I guess is the best way to put it. Besides, I want to do something that I can engage with my community and chit-chat and something a little bit lower key, I guess would be a good word. Because I'd have to concentrate so much on what I'm doing in that game, I couldn't pay attention to chat or any of that other stuff. So I decided I'm going to give it a break. And play ESO for a bit. Oh yeah, I mean it's a beautiful game, no doubt.
So many visitors.
That Snowdrop engine is amazing what they were able to do with it. Yep, there's a lot to do in it, that's for sure. What was I looking for in here? That's what I'm looking for. Oh, Signal of the Worm, I've got 2 of those. Okay, that should be helpful.
An unexpected visit. What brings you back, Vestige? At last! Where can he be found? Well done. I will begin searching for a safe route to the Halls of Torment immediately. I was going to say that a river flows and we are slaves to its current, but I am done with riddles and metaphors. I don't know what awaits us. I'm not a prophet. I'm just a foolish old man who glimpsed the wisdom of the scrolls and survived. When Tarn returns, we will combine our resources. We will find a path to these halls of torment soon enough.
Okay. All right, now what? You wait. I'll walk outside, get a little ways away, and then I'll have to come back. Hello, everybody. Hope you're having a great evening. Just playing some ESO, getting my bearings back in the game. I played quite a bit when it first launched, and then, I don't know, I got distracted onto other things, and decided to come back and check it out.
Message. Meet me at the harborage.
See?
We are
What'd I
ready to
tell you?
rescue Sai Sahan.
What'd I tell you? Oh, too funny. Yeah, I'm coming. Beanie boy. Oh, I think I went too far. And we're back. Very enough, hilarious.
Darn. Sai's my friend. Probably the best friend I have. If the Vestige is going, I'm going too.
That's right, Lilith.
Yes, I see.
Lyrus.
And you are the most qualified. Why? Is it your superior knowledge?
The time has come for another foray into Oblivion, Vestige. We have one last ally in need of rescue. Indeed, Abnathan and I have been meditating, scrying, and poring over Menamarco's notes, and at long last we've discovered the location of the Halls of Torment. Our friend has suffered unimaginable and unending torment for nearly 2 years, far longer than any mortal man should endure. But Saisahan is something more than mortal man. He's a descendant of Leki, the Yokudan sword saint. I've seen it. We have been able to determine the precise area of the halls where Sai is being held. This is why we were so long about the task. I shall open a portal for you. Lyris and Abner have both agreed to accompany you, but I fear their mutual enmity will complicate your task. Speak with them and hear what they offer, but you must choose one or the other.
What's wrong? What did Varen say? Then your choice is clear. I've known Saisahan longer than anyone. I should be the one to go.
Absolutely, and you're
It's
easy
your
on
decision.
the eyes.
Just know that I'd give my life for you or for Sai.
I know you would.
Would Tharn do the same?
I don't know, and I don't care. I'm choosing you, Lyris. You sexy thing, you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You won't regret it.
I know I won't.
Back in the cold harbors.
Whoa, did I see?
Say
Yeah, there's
Saisahan
Caldwell over there. Interesting. All right, here we go.
Where is the Amulet of Kings?
Oh, he's shouting. Check that out. Okay, we're gonna go in here.
Where is the Amulet of Kings? Tell me, or I'll gut you like a fish with your own sword.
Got you like a fish. Okay, this could be interesting. Turn camera on real quick. My phone need charging? Nah. Might as well.
You see how simple it is to be a sword singer, Sai?
slice them to ribbons!
How touching. Your friends are here to save you. Pity they arrived too late. It's time for your next round of torture. You'll enjoy this one.
Ah, jeez.
Sai was right there. We had him. We were so close. Tharn was always mocking Sai, making jokes at his expense. Sai never responded, but I know it hurt him deeply. The Daedra must have... The Sword Singers are legendary. They were a group of Red Guard sword masters, wiped out in the First Era by the Yokudan Emperor Hira. Sahan spent years trying to resurrect their lost art, but never succeeded. He considered it his greatest failure. And it took on Tharn's appearance because he was a familiar rival that Sai secretly despised. Imagine seeing your nemesis succeed where you failed. Day after day, year after year. I can't think of anything worse.
Okay, where to now? Through here. Alright, look for traps. See any traps? Don't see any traps.
We appear to have some unwanted visitors in the halls of torment. Let's make them feel welcome, shall we? Your friend always had the opportunity to free himself. All he needs to do is reveal the location of the Amulet of Kings, and you can all be on your merry way.
Level. Yeah, put more in it. Oh, I got some skill points. 4. Okay.
Enjoy your visit. You'll never leave the halls of torment
Just
alive.
tell me where the amulet is, and we can be together forever, Sai. Isn't that what we both want?
That sounded like my voice. What's going on? I never said that.
Where is the Amulet of Kings?
It was up your ass, you know.
Sai, my love, where is the amulet? If you tell me, this will all be over. And we can finally be together. Intruders! They're after the amulet. Don't worry, my love. My sisters will deal with these pests. Seems to be drawing power from those stones. Destroy them, quickly!
What stones?
From the sides!
I'll give you theirs. Fresh. And still beating. This can't be real. It's not like this between Sai and me.
One down.
Circle around!
They pulled these thoughts from Sai's head?
Okay.
I'll kill the intruders and bring you their heads, my love.
Move to flank!
Deal with them. You'll be safe here, my love. Time to feast!
Too late, once again. Come, my pet. Time for your next session.
Oh man.
Vestige, hold a moment. When I get my hands on Menomarco, I'm gonna slice that traitor stem to sternum and wash my hands in his body cavity! How should I know? Sai and I are friends. Good friends, nothing more. What? No! Our friendship is based on honor and loyalty, not foolish games of love. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you. This is just so unexpected. Confusing. I'll show her anguish when I bury my axe in her skull. Let's...
We don't get many visitors in the halls of torment, but there's always room for a few more permanent residents. Such tenacity, such ambition, such bravery. Such a pity we're going to skin you alive and feast on your intestines. Fools! Time is meaningless in the halls of torment. Whether it takes a day or 1,000 years, Sai Sahan will be broken.
Oh, Lyris, you're about useless. Okay.
Where is the Amulet of Kings?
Where is the Amulet of Kings? This can all be over if you just tell me. You can finally rest. You'd like that, wouldn't you, Sai?
Have I been here 2 years? Or 2,000 years? I can no longer tell. But I will never break. Never!
Won't you protect me? I should have never trusted you!
Who dares to defy the Duchess of Anguish? I will tear out your heart and make you feast upon it. What death do you prefer, mortal? Slow and painful or quick and painful? I think I'll kill you quickly, then resurrect you and kill you slowly. An eternity of agony. It will be glorious.
Oh, damn. Lava. Walked right into it, one dumbass.
Release his bonds, quickly!
Well, okay.
I do not know you. Why are you here? Who sent you? The Emperor? He lives? This day is filled with wonders. They tortured me for many months. Years, perhaps. My strength is returning. Lead on.
You have done it, Vestige. Bring him through the portal quickly.
All right, well, that was fun. All right. That went well, maybe.
Saisahan lives. You've outdone yourself, Vestige. The minds of some men can endure hardships far greater than anything that Daedra can concoct. The forces of loyalty, honor, and friendship are powerful indeed. We must recover the Amulet of Kings, but only when Saisahan has had time to recover. He is a man of great strength, but he will still need to rest after such an ordeal. Sai locked the amulet away in the ruins of San Kotor and entrusted the key to one of his close associates. But he can tell you himself. Speak with him. He's eager to meet his liberator. I'll contact you when we're ready to move forward.
I owe you my life. My lord calls you Vestige. A strange name. Is it true your soul was taken from you? Stranger still. My people say that bravery and honor are the hallmarks of a great soul. Yet you have both of those things in great measure. I had begun to think that honor was a relic of the past. You give me hope.
How you feeling, man?
I cannot say. Physically, I am unharmed. But mentally, I feel a darkness in my heart. A weight on my soul. I do not know how long this emptiness will remain.
Okay.
I hid the amulet in a sacred catacomb protected by magical wards. The means of lifting these wards are in the keeping of my old mentor, Kasura. As soon as I am able, we must meet with her.
Okay, you should rest now, man.
I will try to rest, but I am a warrior. We cannot sit still for very long. And I should certainly bathe before we meet with Kasura. I am unpleasantly fragrant. If she happened to be downwind of me, I would never hear the end of it.
As you say, man.
The path ahead of us is a dark one, but it pleases me to know that I shall walk the path with friends. May we all...
All right, well, that was fun. Now I'll leave here, come back, and be ready to do something else. Watch this. This is... Oh, pardon me.
Ah, there you are. Come, we must talk.
Okay. What'd I tell you? I don't know why, but that just cracks me up. Where are you going, Caldwell? Cadwell, where it is.
I understand you visited the Halls of Torment. Marvelous place, marvelous. I'm not a fan of the tortured screaming, but otherwise it's quite lovely.
John Cleese, love you, man.
Honor and faith to you, my friend. We are nearly ready to depart. My Lord Varen requested that Tharn and Snow Lily join us, for safety's sake, though I have seen fewer places as tranquil as the Valley of Blades.
Why do we need to go there?
An old friend, Kasura, dwells there. Before I was captured, I placed an enchanted ring in her keeping. The ring is a key of sorts. Without it, we will not be able to open the secret chamber where the Amulet of Kings lies hidden.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'll open a portal to hasten your journey.
Oh, thank you so much, Valerian, or whatever the hell your name is. Baron. Valium. Yeah, you're Valium. Valium Equilarius. I kill me.
Do you smell the scent of burning embers in the air? Oh, we may be in for a treat if Kasura is teaching the firewalk.
Which way are we heading, bud?
The Abbey is just down the path. We're fortunate that my Lord Varen opened a portal for us. This landslide appears to have blocked the valley's only approach.
What could have caused that?
I cannot say. I've never known these mountains to experience earthquakes. Strange. Oh, it is strange to return to these mountains.
Down the path. Okay, let's look on the map.
Each one bringing its own sorrow.
Okay, down the path. We're going down the path.
We've been here less than 5 minutes and Sahan is already getting maudlin and weak.
Oh my god.
Shut up, Vaughn. Don't let him get too excited. Let him roll his eyes. Maybe he'll find a brain.
Find Kasura.
The Abbey burns. Quickly, we must find Kasura.
Come on, you guys.
Who could have done this?
I'm afraid I've seen this before. Keep an eye skyward, Titanborn.
The Abbey is reduced to rotten. Totally doomed.
Kasura!
Over here.
There! Kasura, are you injured?
Sahan.
What happened?
Intruders. Cultists. They attacked the Abbey. So many of my students have fallen.
The Abbey is in ruins, Kasura. How could they?
A gigantic beast. Like nothing I've ever seen. The cultists. They're opening rifts to oblivion.
No. Save your strength, Kasura. We will make them pay. I promise you.
What do you think? Trap?
It's only a trap if you don't know about it. I assume everything is a trap, therefore it's a challenge.
In the name of Molag Bal, come forth and destroy his enemies!
One down. All right, one down, 2 to go.
Heed me, Daedric minions, and obey!
Two down, one left.
Hosts of Oblivion, come forth and feast.
The Titan returns!
Where is it?
Ah, Sai Sahan and company at last. My pet has been waiting for you.
Skyward! Here it comes!
Whoa, look at the size of that thing.
How many more of your friends must die, Sai Sahan? Where is the Amulet of Kings?
All is not well.
Where'd they go? Get over here, you guys.
Eye skyward. Here it comes.
What, no loot? What the heck?
Well fought. Sai Sahan travels with worthy companions.
Are you hurt?
My injuries are not serious. What are a few more scars to an old warrior? Scars have the virtue of reminding us that our past is real. My students and my home have not fared half so well. I'm glad to see you, but curious why you are here. I did not find the Ring of Stendarr's mercy, but now that the King of Worms knows you are here, it is only a matter of time before he launches another attack. Indeed, atop the eastern stair is the secret entrance to the ancestral crypt. The ring is within. Follow me. The hidden entrance will not be obvious.
Why would the crypt need a secret entrance? It's a wonder there's an unplugged crypt in all of Skyrim. You Nords could learn a thing or two from the builders of Hammerfell.
Perhaps Hammerfell knows to teach Nibelay the virtue of good manners.
Here we are. Watch your step as you descend.
Tread lightly. Few living have been permitted to walk among these honored dead.
Now, where am I going? Right over here. I need to talk to Sai now or later? I guess now.
I can feel the presence of my ancestors whenever I come here. I am burdened with a great responsibility to honor their sacrifice and uphold their legacy. I, along with some of the most renowned sword singers who ever lived, must tread carefully and with great respect. We both thought it would be well protected in the Valley of Blades. The most gifted young swordsmasters of Hammerfell are invited to train with Kasura. The town was bristling with strength and steel before the Titans showed up. I cannot say. Perhaps someone told him of my past. Perhaps he pried the memory from me during my time in the halls of torment. Either way, I am to blame for the valley's destruction. No one I love will be safe until Mana Marco has been dealt with. And I shall need a proper weapon. Kasura said that my father's greatsword lies with the ring. It seems proper that I should wield it in his honor.
All right, let's go.
The sword of my father.
You should leave for the Harbridge immediately.
I pledge myself to the destruction of Mana Marco and the liberation of Tamriel from the tyranny
The ring
of
is yours. Guard it well. I must return to my students to begin the long task of rebuilding. Thank you, but I cannot leave the Valley of Blades. I must bury the dead and tend to the wounded.
I knew you would lead me to the ring eventually. Give it to me.
Your presence defiles this place, Mana Marco.
Give me the ring, and I might spare your pathetic lives.
We struck down your Titan, and we'll strike you down soon enough.
The Titan was a prelude of what's to come if you continue to defy me.
Defy you? Your delusions of godhood are laughable, you ignominious corpse herder.
Very well, then. I'll simply take the ring from your corpses.
Blasphemy! How dare you raise the honored dead to fight your battle?
Look out! He's raising Raaba!
The next time you hide something from the most powerful necromancer in all of Tamriel, you might reconsider hiding it in a bloody tomb.
must not get the ring!
Ah, jeez. Where'd you come from? That it?
You should leave for the Harborage immediately. More worm cultists are most assuredly on their way here.
Now what? Done that. Oh, there we go. Now what? Am I supposed to talk to somebody? You protected it.
Guard the ring with your life. Without it...
All right, get in here. Anything left around here? See any bad guys? Oh, there he is.
Rest in peace, honored dead.
Okay, talk to Sai Sahan. All right.
The ring is ours for the time being. Guard it well. You must return to the Harborage and give it to Lord Varen. It will remain safe in his keeping until it is time to travel to Sancrator. Lyris, Abner, and I will remain here to help Kasura bury the dead and tend to the injured. Lord Varen has been observing our progress. He will open a portal for you to return. There it is, at the top of the stairs. Go, quickly!
See you later.
In my mind's eye, I witnessed your battle with the worm cult and with the undead Unsay abominations. Your mission was successful, was it not? I witnessed the Titan's assault and sensed the deaths of many innocents. It is a great and terrible loss. Saisahan and the others will need time to aid Kasura. I will contact you when they return, and we will begin the journey to Sankarator.
All right, skill point, yay. No champion points. Okay, when do I get... when level do I get my weapon change? Ah, 2 more levels. Okay. All right. All right. I'll go out and you'll call me back. So I got some boots. All right, I gotta find me some boots.
Vestige, meet me at the harbor. We are ready to
See what I tell you. Dalium equilarius. You might say he has a calming nature.
And so we've come full circle. I led the original 5 companions on a quest to reclaim the Amulet of Kings. At the time, I told myself it was for the good of all Tamriel. I was wrong, and now all the world suffers from my hubris.
All right.
Perhaps, but I wonder, will history repeat itself or rewrite itself? In truth, I fear using the amulet again. Its power is both great and terrible. Destiny can crush us by fulfilling our wishes just as surely as it can by denying them. It was a holy city in the First Era, founded by Queen Alessia herself. It has since fallen into crumbling ruin. Before its capture, Saitahan hid the Amulet of Kings in the catacombs beneath the city.
Okay, where is it?
It is in the mountains of Calovia, the land of my youth. But I have little memory of that time. My exposure to the Elder Scrolls stole much of the man I once was. Speak to Saitahan. He can answer your questions far more accurately than I.
Okay, Dumbledore.
The time has come for us to enter the catacombs of Sancretor. Do not underestimate the dangers that await us. In ages past, Sancretor was a place of light, but I fear that is no longer the case. We must be prepared for anything.
Okay.
I have been through much, but this body is tougher than the great oaks of Valenwood.
All right, what's your plan?
My Lord Varen will open a gateway to Sancretor. The amulet lies in a vault protected by powerful magic, a ward of Stendarr. the god of justice and mercy. Also, a god of well-earned luck. I thought this could not hurt.
The portal is open. Go now. Return with the Amulet of Kings.
Make them go first.
You could have hidden that amulet anywhere in Tamriel, and this was your first choice?
Seemed like a good idea at the time.
Brilliant. Why is it that the people with the most ridiculous ideas are always the ones who are most certain?
Shut up, John.
What brings you to Sacred Tor, old friends? Looking for an amulet, perhaps?
Minimarco, how did you find this place?
Do you really think I'd allow you to escape the halls of torment if I couldn't track your every movement?
Sai, no! Minimarco, stop! You're killing him!
Where is the Amulet of Kings? My master, Molag Bal, demands it.
Your master, please. You would use the amulet to betray Molag Bal.
Fool! When I ascended, you could have been at my right hand, Tharn. Instead, you chose to align yourself with mongrels and imbeciles. Now, you'll die with them.
You won't get away with this. Do you really think you can betray a Daedric prince?
With the Amulet of Kings, all things are possible. Nations will tremble and bow before me. I will be a god!
The Amulet of Kings will never be yours. It is protected by a ward of the Divines.
You mean your ward of Stendar, god of merciful forbearance, patron of gutless, law-abiding dimwits? It won't even slow me down.
Minimarco has been watching our every move. We led him right to the amulet. Minimarco may be powerful enough to break through Stendar's ward eventually. If we can get to the shrines quickly and receive Stendar's blessing, we can pass through the ward, but leave it in place. He may not be able to follow for some time. We must make our way to the inner courtyard. From there we can access the chambers where the shrines are located.
Sai, are you well enough to continue?
Have no fear, Snow Lily. I am red. We are like mountain bamboo. Far stronger and more flexible than we would appear.
I find it hilarious that Minimarco chose such a massive, projected appearance. He's obviously overcome.
Gate lies the Crypt of Heroes. You can enter if you wish, but it is a foul place. Deadly, restless,
angry. Persistent, aren't you? Do you really think you can keep me from acquiring the
Amulet of Kings is under the protection of Stendar's ward. It will never be yours.
Ah, Sai. You still don't understand, do you? My plan will succeed because of your ward of Stendar. It will prevent Molag Bal from observing or interfering. By the time the ward is down and the amulet is mine, it will already be too late.
You're insane if you think you can betray the god of schemes.
Naive child. You know nothing. Chim El Adabal, the red diamond at the center of the Amulet of Kings, is the most powerful soul gem ever created. With the amulet in my possession, I will absorb Molag Bal's power, reducing him to an empty husk of ethereal flesh. Then I will trap his essence within the gem. In time, the name Molag Bal will be forgotten. In time, all of Tamriel will bow down before me. Soon, the god of schemes will have a new name. Manim Marco.
I think I would like him even less as a god. Moment, my friends. I must rest before we continue.
Sai, are you all right? That bastard really hurt you, didn't he? I swear to the gods I'll take his head off.
I'll be fine, Snow Lily.
Snow Lily, oh,
I just need a moment to catch my breath.
Take all the time you need.
Up to 30
I'll keep
seconds.
watch. If there's anything I can do, just name it.
An enchanting.
Well, there are a few things, but we can't do that in the public eye.
You better keep an eye on me. I'm getting ready to punch Tharn again. Sai Sahan is nothing if not determined. He once told me that me, I'll chase Manamarco to the furthest corners of oblivion if I have to. Vengeance is a powerful motivator. We're two of a kind.
Zed's tears. I thought I could handle this. Manamarco's sorcery brought back all of the pain and doubt I felt inside the halls of torment. I have pushed my body much further than this. It is my mind that pains me. Manamarco filled my head with shattered memories. They're like broken glass. With every beat of my heart, they stab into me.
Oh, that's gotta be terrible.
That voice, Manamarco's voice, it taunted me over and over in an endless cycle for years on end. He never broke my will, but he broke something. I will make it through this, my friend. I did not endure years of torture in the halls of torment only to give up now. My pain has subsided. Let us make haste and finish this. We must consecrate the 2 shrines with Stendarr's blessing before the vault can be opened.
I've a surprise for you, Sai. Do you remember your fallen comrades from the Dragon Guard? I've taken the liberty of raising them, and they're quite anxious to see you.
Worms that files the memory of the honored dead. I have no wish to disfigure the corpses of my old comrades of the Dragon Guard. We must consecrate the shrine.
Did you get some food? Alright, where to now?
The shrine is on the far side of the room.
I know that.
Stendarr, God of mercy, charity, and justice. Empower us with your wisdom and vision. Help us to right the wrongs of this world through your grace and with your guidance. Encourage us as we smite the wicked and punish the unjust. Now, we have only to consecrate the second shrine before we can enter the vault.
You certainly did a thorough job hiding the amulet sign. Couldn't you have just stuffed it in a mattress or something?
Second shrine is in the chamber beyond. There's a trick to reaching it. A puzzle of sorts. I do not recall its solution. The altar is on the far side. To reach it, the drawbridge must be lowered.
All right. Oh, I got them all back. All right. Hold that one.
A lever puzzle?
Let's do this one. This one. That one. All right. Pull that one. That one. Pull that one. Those two. Pull this one. There we go. I really hate puzzles.
You really are starting to annoy me. Kill them!
Kill them all!
Lower your wards and grant us safe passage into the Vault of Kings. I could kill you, Marco.
Now what? More of them. That's pretty. Do that.
It's much more pleasant than silence.
Your pathetic efforts will not succeed. The Amulet of Kings will be mine.
Grace and the sword of my father, you will not win, Marco.
Soon, you will know the extent of my power and bow before me.
Now what?
Through the power of the Amulet of Kings, I will be transformed. All the nations of Tamriel will bow before me. They will worship me and beg for my mercy. All will know the name of Manimarco as their one true god.
You'll never get away with it, Manimarco. We'll fight you to our last breath.
By all means, my old friends. Try and stop me.
There it is. The door to the Vault of Kings. The shrines have been consecrated in Stendarr's name. Now you must use the Ring of Stendarr's mercy to open the vault doors. Stand in the casting circle and direct the ring at the doors to lift the ward. The door should open wide.
You guys coming?
Miserable fools! You are nothing! I am Manimarco!
Keep Manimarco occupied. I'll close the portal.
Start over.
Miserable fools! You are nothing! I am Manimarco!
Keep Manimarco occupied. I'll close the portal.
Arise! Obey me!
I will hold them at the portal. Focus on Manimarco.
I grow tired of these games.
He's weakening! Don't stop now!
Do you really think that death can stop the most powerful necromancer Tamriel has ever known? This is merely a transition. My first step towards true immortality. Now witness my true power! Watch as I rise up from the grave and ascend to godhood!
Worm! You think you can betray the Lord of brutality and domination without consequence? You will pay for your arrogance. You will writhe in agony for the rest of eternity. Your tortured screams will echo throughout oblivion to serve as a warning to others.
It is done. The Amulet of Kings is ours once again. Manamaka will pay dearly for the rest of eternity. One cannot out-scheme the god of schemes without paying a heavy price. I cannot imagine the torment that awaits him. Sai Sahan must rest, as must we all. We can sleep a little easier knowing the King of Worms has been defeated, but we cannot rest too long. Molag Bal is still a great threat, and the plane melt must be stopped, or this will all be for naught.
And my soul?
I've not forgotten, Vestige. There's another piece of the puzzle, and we shall address it in due time. But for now, let us rest and recover. As always, I will contact you soon. Walk in the light, Vestige.
have to clear out inventory here a bit. Now let's see if I can get my stuff.
Rest easy, Vestige. We've come a long way. But there's more. I've not forgotten, Vestige. There's another piece of the puzzle, and we shall address it in due time. But for now, let us rest and recover. As always.
Okay.
companions assemble once more. Travel to the harborage. It is time for our final preparations.
Okay.
Welcome back, Vestige. News of Manimarco's demise spreads far and wide. Like worms, his followers burrow deep into the earth to escape the searing light of the coming dawn.
Oh, such a descriptive metaphor.
As ever, straight to the point. You've done the impossible. The King of Worms has been consumed by the wrath of Molog Baal. The power of his worm cult is broken forever. That is the grim truth of the matter. But the Amulet of Kings is in our possession, and there is still much to do. In my sleep, I hear his tormented screams, and Molog Baal forces visions of his eternal torture into my mind. I can show you exactly what I see, if you wish it.
Oh, sure, show me.
Behold the fate of the King of Worms.
Please, no more! It was a misunderstanding, Great One! Let me serve you! Let me prove my loyalty! No more, I beg of you!
Manimarco's torment will be endless. The god of schemes will use him to set an example. All who follow him will know you cannot hope to betray the greatest of betrayers. I cannot help but pity him, despite all he has done. But this is not why you were called here, Vestige. Come, Saisaham will speak with you first.
All right.
Hey, thanks for that follow. I appreciate it, man.
Right.
Thank you so much.
The greatest of the Sword Saints, Divad, tells us that destiny's a chain, forged one link at a time. Our chain is nearly complete. There is but one link remaining.
What is it?
It is you, my friend. You are the link. I will not bore you with effusive praise, but state it plainly. You are a great warrior and a trusted friend. And we would like to extend you an offer.
Okay. What's this gonna cost me?
When Emperor Varen first brought the 5 companions together, he did so in the hope of creating a Tamriel where all men could live freely and safely beneath one banner.
Go on.
The 5 companions failed, betrayed from within by one of our own, the Worm King Manimarco. All that came after was the result of one man's treachery. Now 4 of the 5 are reunited to right that great wrong. But destiny requires a 5th.
What could you possibly be suggesting?
We want you to join us as our 5th member. You were the champion we should have had with us back then. Don't look so grave. This is largely symbolic. But please, humor an old soldier.
Okay, I'd be honored.
My lord, with your permission.
You needn't call me that anymore, Sai-Sahan. We are equals now.
All those years ago, when we fought beneath our lord's banner to free the Empire from the Longhouse Emperors, we did so with a dream of freedom and peace in mind. Not just for the Empire, but for all of Tamriel. Together, we forged a fellowship stronger than any blade, only to see it shattered upon the rocks of deceit by one of our own. That fellowship is no more. Yet we 4 have assembled here, united by a single purpose. It is not vengeance that drives us, but truth and loyalty and justice. I, Sai-Sahan, steward of the Abbey of Blades, call for the 5 companions to be reforged this day by the light of Stendarr and the heart of Lorkhan. May our blade of fellowship be forged anew, and may the vestige, our mutual friend and ally, become its tip, that we may thrust it straight into the heart of a Daedric prince.
Sai-Sahan is right. You are the member that we should have had all those years ago.
It is as the scrolls foretold. The soulless one will become the brightest of 5 stars, and they shall guide us to the coming dawn.
Go, please. Melodramatic sots. Fine.
If seeing one of your foolish prophecies come true will help to ensure the safety of the Empire, I'll play along.
We stand united once more. The 5 companions are reforged, and together we will strike down the God of Schemes!
Come here, my friend. I've got a few things I want to say before you go.
I'm going somewhere?
It's been a long road, hasn't it? My father used to say that if you avoid all of life's abrasions, you'll never be polished enough to shine. It must be pretty damn shiny by now. I've been thinking about our adventures and the hardships we've faced together. We're in the last leg of this journey, aren't we? I don't regret any of it, but it occurs to me that we haven't had much of a chance to talk as friends. Where do you see yourself going after all of this is over? I mean, assuming we survive, get your soul back, and stop Molag Bal. Traveling is a humbling experience. You see firsthand what a small place you occupy in the world. Funny thing is, the farther you go, the harder it is to return. But when you do, if you do, you get to see the place you came from with new eyes. Me? I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to Skyrim and settle down. Squeeze out a few whelps. Maybe raise sheep or grow cabbages. What? No! Can you imagine it? Lyra's Titanborn, shepherd, farmer, housewife. I need to be out in the wind and wild. And if I ever find my life mate, he'll feel the same way. My turn. What's your one regret about all we've been through? You never get used to it. My father, he'll die over and over again for the rest of my life. Grief doesn't go away. You just learn to live with it. But I can live my life with his daring and spirit and joy. That way he'll never die. Not really. Oh, lots of things. Friends lost, missed opportunities, failed endeavors. Maybe the best we can hope for is to end up with the right regrets. I do regret not taking the time to get to know the people I fought with. I hope to change that. One last thing. You like mead? I knew I liked you. So, let's toast. To Molag Bal, that ugly skeever. May his privates be infected with brown rot fever. May our course be true and our hearts be brave. as we march into Cold Harbor to spit on his grave.
I'll drink to that.
Let's not forget the struggles that got us to this point. We're almost home. We just have a bit further to fight.
Are you all insane? You do realize what we need to do, right? We have to fight a Daedric prince. Amulet or no, this is going to mean more death. Vestige, come here. I'll tell you what they're afraid to mention. Getting all chummy with Titanborn? I enjoy the company of clever, well-informed people. You really should try it sometime. So, you felled the great Manimarco. Well played. You've done the Empire a great service. The farmer doesn't thank the cow when it voids itself on the field, but it still makes the crops grow taller. I suppose it is, but that wasn't the reason for this heartwarming reunion. Varen and I have spoken at length since you recovered the amulet, and have determined our final course of action. Molag Bal remains a threat, and Tamriel is still in grave danger. First, the plane meld must be stopped. Even now, forces gather and plan an assault on Oblivion itself. You must join them. Then, and only then, can you take the fight to Molag Bal himself, to restore protection to Nirn and reclaim your soul. I know more about the Daedra than any man or mer alive. For good or ill, my family has always kept ties with the forces of Oblivion, and this much I know. One cannot kill a Daedric prince. But we have the Amulet of Kings. With the amulet in our possession, we may be able to wound him severely, and in the process force him to relinquish every last soul he has stolen, including your own. This is where your condition works to your benefit. The ritual we performed with the Amulet of Kings caused the soul burst and damaged the veil between worlds. If the damage is to be repaired, I must attempt the ritual again, this time with you. Only if we use it here on Nirn. But if we were to travel to Cold Harbor, we might be able to harness its power, imbue you with divine agency enough to challenge the Daedric Prince. But there is a price. Calling upon the power of the amulet in this manner will consume someone's soul, utterly. One cannot channel the power of the gods without paying such a price. Unfortunately, you don't have a soul to consume, and I am needed to perform the ritual. More specifically, one of our 3 companions. I suspect that's why they're so nauseatingly over-appreciative and fawning. Of course it is. The fact of the matter stands, however. One of the 5 will need to give their life to fuel this attack, when the time comes.
So you said before the vestige arrived, and I've already thought it over. I'll do it.
Snow Lily, no. You should not need to give your life this way. This is my duty. Penance for my numerous failures. This is my chance to make things right.
The scroll said nothing of this moment, and so I am not bound to their dictates. Vestige, I ask that you let me do this one thing. All that has happened was because of my hubris. I shall be the one.
Sire, you've done enough. This was Manimarco's doing, not yours.
As the one who will fight the Daedric Prince, the Vestige should decide.
I don't see you leaving to volunteer, Tharn. Saving your own backside again?
Hard as it may be, Lyris, don't be an idiot. I'm the only one who knows the ritual, and we don't have time to teach anyone else.
That's enough. It won't be decided here and now. Vestige, come here. I have some final words for you. It appears we have come full circle, Vestige. That millions of others may live, yes. Do not be troubled. Any one of us would gladly make such a sacrifice. As Tharn has said, there are already plans in motion to infiltrate Cold Harbor. You must be part of them. The chains that anchor us to Oblivion draw us ever closer. They must be severed once and for all. When the plane meld has been thwarted, and the dust has settled, the 5 companions will gather one last time to face our destinies.
The god of schemes must be stopped, Vestige. That is the only thing that matters now.
All right, so here we are.
Ah, good. I found you. Speak with me a moment, if you would. Greetings. I am Varnus Galarian, head of the Mages Guild. I have need of your assistance.
My assistance? What are you talking about?
Yes. It's high time Tamriel was free of Molongbal's grip. The Anchors, the Daedra, the Undead, they devastate our fragile mortal plane. I have a plan, and I need your help. I think you're the only one who can help me see this done.
All right. What do you want me to do?
I want you to meet with Razumdar, first in the eyes of the Queen. He'll be at the Mages Guild in Skywatch. Even Iren's personal agents think my idea is sound. I'll be along shortly. I just have a few final preparations to make.
All right, we're Skywatch.
Come, do your trading here.
Can I help you?
Is this on straight?
Okay, well, I'm going to call it here. Pick up tomorrow morning. Thanks for being here. Hope you have a great evening. We'll get back after probably tomorrow morning around 10 or 11 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Thanks for being here. Have a great evening.